As part of my mission as an advocate for the Making Cities Resilience campaign, launched in 2010, the UNISDR and its partners, namely the United Nations Habitat and the United Cities and Local Governments in Asia Pacific, conducted training of the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction in the Philippines. 85 mayors from the Bicol region signed up to the campaign in November of 2016, followed by 24 other local mayors in Catbalogan City in the Samar-Leyte Region 8 in 2017. A trainer's training on the campaign tools, particularly the new 10 essentials and the scorecard, was hosted by the City of Makati in July of 2018, attended by local disaster risk reduction officers. In our region, many local governments have already adopted strategies, but many more have to align these strategies and recalibrate them to take into consideration the Sendai Framework, Paris Agreement, the Sustainable Development Goals, and the New Urban Agenda. Some local governments in the Philippines, like Makati City, Quezon City, Iriga City, have applied the MCR tools and are now in the process of incorporating the results into their mandated planning documents. In the case of the Philippines, land use planning, comprehensive development planning, and investment programming are already in place as guided by the nationally prescribed Housing and Land Use Regulatory Board guidelines on mainstreaming disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation in the comprehensive land use plans of local governments. While resilience strategies are now embodied in local plans, the main challenge lies in implementation. We have to accelerate progress in local implementation and identify strategic programs, plans, and activities to achieve the immediate target E of the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. Within our limited resources, we can start promptly, though incrementally. Disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation prevents new, reduces existing risks, and manage residual risks, which all should contribute in strengthening our city's resilience and achieving sustainable development. The learnings from the campaign activities reveal that local application of the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction and the other post-2015 global agenda is not an easy task. It requires an all-of-society approach. It is essential for local authorities to work closely with national government agencies, civil society, private sector, media, international organizations, financial institutions, and our peers from other cities. We cannot do it alone at City Hall. Mainstreaming DRR and CCA involves, as a first step, promoting awareness and understanding and global frameworks to everyone. Thereafter, an honest-to-goodness self-assessment of the status of a city in terms of resilience indicators through a participatory process can be undertaken using available tools, specifically the Disaster Resiliency Scorecard, which was launched at the global platform in Cancun, Mexico in May of 2017. The result of the self-assessment and the mainstreaming guidelines aid local governments in mainstreaming DRR-CCA in socio-economic development, particularly in governance, finance, infrastructure, climate change adaptation, land use planning, ecosystem, environment, livelihood, health, and social welfare. Areas of strength and weaknesses and the corresponding interventions are identified and addressed. A roadmap to developing local plans and implementation ensues with regular monitoring and evaluation to monitor progress and impact. Congratulations to Mongolia for leading the way in empowering local authorities for an efficient and effective disaster risk management at the local level where it matters most.